Imagine, just for a moment, that the planet Earth is the size of a tiny glass marble in your palm. It's smooth, familiar, and comforting. Maybe sky blue, marked with swirling white clouds, continents etched in green and brown. Even so small, it feels complete. Now picture the sun. In this universe of shrinking and scaling, the sun towers above your desk as a bright, staggering sphere over 1 meter wide, almost the size of a yoga ball, luminous and golden. It's impossible to ignore, dominating everything. Compared to your marble, it is impossibly vast. To grasp the true scale, try this. If you hollowed out that immense golden sphere, you could pour 1.3 million Earth-sized marbles inside before it was full. Let that number settle in your mind. Every deep ocean trench, every jagged mountain peak, every city that thrums with life, all the human history and dreams packed tight, gone inside the sun, with room to spare. The sun would feel no more crowded or burdened. Earth's grandest treasures and tallest wonders dissolve to barely a trace. Think about the numbers behind it. The sun stretches for about 1.39 million kilometers across. By comparison, that humble Earth marble spans only 12,642 kilometers in diameter. Our home is a sliver of dust, an unassuming fleck circling an enormous, relentless fire. From space, Earth can feel endless, swirling blue oceans, vast tundras, endless forests. For astronauts floating above, the world offers grandeur. But beside the sun, our planetary marble is nearly invisible, so small it could be lost in a blink. A fragile blue dot following the golden giant. In all this cosmic scale, we become both insignificant and, paradoxically, precious. A vulnerable home orbiting a colossal star in an immense universe, clinging to its faint warmth and light. At the heart of our solar system lies a star, a sphere of incandescent gas, whose true power is almost beyond comprehension. Size is only the beginning of its story. With every passing second, the sun releases more energy than all of humanity has generated throughout its entire existence. This unfathomable output occurs continuously, almost effortlessly from our perspective on Earth. Deep within the sun's blazing core, temperatures soar to around 15 million degrees Celsius. If one could look inside, they'd witness not just immense heat and crushing pressure, but the very forging of matter itself. Here, hydrogen atoms, the simplest and most abundant element in the universe, are thrust together in a cosmic ballet, colliding and merging to become helium. This monumental process is known as nuclear fusion. The sun is an ancient engine, and its fuel is hydrogen. Every single second, it transforms roughly 600 million tons of hydrogen atoms into helium. But not all of that mass remains. Around 4 million tons are lost entirely, converted according to Einstein's famous equation E=mc2, directly into pure energy. That mass becomes light and heat, radiating outwards from the core in every direction. Yet, the journey of this energy is neither simple nor swift. From the heart of the sun, the energy begins a convoluted odyssey, bouncing through a dense sea of particles. It may take thousands, even hundreds of thousands of years to weave its way to the surface. But once freed, it sprints across the vacuum of space, crossing the 150 million kilometers to Earth in just over 8 minutes. When it finally arrives, this energy warms the air, drives our winds, fuels our weather, and above all, sustains life. Without the sun, Earth would be nothing more than a silent, frozen rock, adrift in the darkness of space. Its light, so familiar and necessary, is nothing less than the heartbeat of our existence. The sun does not simply shine. It is the ultimate source, the sustainer, the cosmic force that makes life possible. Its story is a reminder that in the everyday miracle of sunlight, there burns the legacy of ancient atoms and the ongoing drama at the heart of a living star. Earth performs a silent ballet, circling the sun in a cosmic embrace. Though it is a humble planet compared to its giant star, their relationship is a story of balance and mutual influence. Between fiery proximity and frigid distance, Earth finds its place at 150 million kilometers from the Sun. Hovering in the habitable zone, this orbital path is neither too close to scorch oceans into clouds, nor too distant to freeze them into ice. It is a narrow band of possibility, a corridor in space where life can flourish. The Sun, immense and powerful, commands Earth with the invisible force of gravity, tethering it to its orbit. Without this gravitational hold, Earth would drift away, a wandering seed, lost in the vastness. But gravity is only the beginning of the story. Earth is not simply exposed to the sun's radiance. Our atmosphere is a shield that filters harmful rays, allowing golden warmth to reach the surface while deflecting solar radiation that could harm living things. This delicate layer is crucial to the balance, a veil that protects while embracing sunlight. Beneath the surface, Earth's liquid core generates a magnetic field. Like an unseen cloak, this field acts as a barrier against the constant stream of charged particles, the solar wind, that the sun pours into space. It deflects and redirects these particles, preventing them from stripping away our atmosphere or disrupting technology and life. The result of these forces, gravity, atmosphere, and magnetism, is a world in harmony. Earth and sun are not adversaries. Instead, Earth depends utterly on the sun for energy, warmth, and the rhythm of seasons. Plants grow by the light the sun offers, oceans stir under its gaze, and every living thing is shaped by its influence. This profound dependence is a narrative of cosmic balance. Life on Earth is not accidental, but possible only because each barrier and buffer is precisely placed. In the vast universe, Earth's delicate dance with the sun is a rare example of stability, a tale where life thrives not in opposition, but through a careful partnership with its enormous star. The sun is just one star among billions, scattered across the tapestry of the universe. In the magnitude of the cosmos, it doesn't shine brighter than countless others, doesn't possess exceptional size or unusual features. Yet, it is the axis of our days, the source of the warmth that feeds the seeds, stirs the winds, and colors the spectrum of life on our small blue planet. Earth, by galactic standards, is unremarkable, a pale dot circling a middling sphere of hydrogen and helium. But look closer. In the gentle light of the sun, Earth's oceans sparkle and its forests breathe. Over eons, a quiet miracle unfolded. Simple molecules knitted themselves into complex patterns, yielding creatures that move and sense, that remember and hope. Among these creatures, a single line of descent reached out with questions. What is this world? Where is the edge of the sky? From this curiosity arose awareness, and from that, a sense of home. On this modest world, life became conscious. It learned to see itself both as a creature of the forest and as a child of the cosmos, aware at once of its minuscule size and immeasurable significance. When we examine the sun and earth together, it is tempting to measure by size, by brightness, by mass. The sun can hold thousands of Earths. Its fires dwarf the gentle energies that pass through air and water. But this comparison says nothing of value. It is not a contest, but a matter of perspective. For life, thought, wonder, imagination arose not in the endless blaze of the star, but in the cool shadows of the planet's forests, the quiet depths of its oceans, and the fragile web of its atmosphere. Here, on this small world, consciousness flickered into being, carrying with it the very capacity to question and compare, to marvel and to dream. The power we find in Earth's story lies not in its physical stature, but in its perspective. Through our gaze, the sun is illuminated not just by fusion, but by meaning. The vastness of the universe becomes knowable, mapped by creatures who evolved beneath a yellow star on a world of water and green. In this perspective, humankind finds both humility and awe. We understand our world is not the center of all things, nor its star the grandest in the night. Nonetheless, it is here, on this unassuming planet, in the embrace of its ordinary sun, that the universe has, for a moment, become aware of itself. In that awareness, we discover our true place, not as lords of the cosmos, but as stewards and witnesses to a fragile, extraordinary miracle.